Taurus, welcome to your May 11th through the 17th tarot reading. Okay, let's get this started. It's not even 7 a.m. yet, but I'm awake. I'm mostly awake. So let's see what energy is around you right now. We have the sun. Yee. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, and good news, I finished the tarot in your sign. Oh, yesterday, or May, was it the day before? I think I finished it sometime Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, was it Sunday? Oh my God, my brain is mush. But yeah, it's done. And it's not in the same format that I did the other ones in. This one's completely different. And it took me 3 8-hour days to complete it. So hope you enjoy it. Hope everyone enjoys it. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, Hannah. Look at that. She who listens, understanding, witness, and compassion. I can see that coming out for our lovely Taurus. That was my first time making a video like that. Let's take this one. It popped right out. We have, excuse me, flexibility. Bend, don't break. Bending under pressure. Yeah. All right, let's get the bonus cards over here for Lightor. So many weird storms and stuff happening right now. The earth, it feels like it's really charged up. Its weather is so weird. It's been so windy where I am and rainy. Seems like more than normal. All right, I want to make sure I do these later and these kajiggers. All right, let's just get started with the tarot part. Let's go. I feel like I'm going slow motion. I'm still groggy. I'm sleepy. But that's okay. I have coffee. Coffee doesn't really do anything for me. Like some people get them all amped up, but not me. I could drink a whole pot and just go right to sleep. But I like it. All right. 6 of Pentacles. Nice. This is you. You're showing up right here. And the sixes are a great number. We have Judgment. This is your recent past. And the 3 of Wands. Get your crossing energy. 6 of Pentacles. Judgment, 3 of Wands. Looks pretty good. Now, I do say recent past, but you could be anywhere on that journey. Oh, you had a stack come out. I did see the Queen of Pentacles, but it's just too many. Too many. All right, anything else want to jump? Nope. All right. Ba-bam. Here we go. Ooh. All right. There is something going on with this 9 of Cups. This is Jupiter energy. This is Pisces energy. This is wish fulfillment. This is literally coming up for everybody in every reading this May. Wow. All right. Now, because of timelines, people are on different timelines and experiencing different things and energies. You may not have done this part yet. You may be on this row or some, you know what I mean? We have, We have 2 of Swords. I always want to say that. Ooh, Silent Letter Day. How about that? Taboo of Swords. Silent Letter Day. The 3 of Pentacles. Okay, that's enough of that, Mama. Okay, I won't do that anymore. But it's fun. There is a comedian that has a posting on YouTube of his Silent Letter Day. Just search that up and you're welcome. It's really funny. Okay, so recent past, although you may not have experienced it yet, we have the 6 of Pentacles crossed by the 9 of Cups. I mean, wow. Wow, wow, wow. The 6 of Pentacles would say that you are either in a place where you can give or you're receiving or both. I think you would be open to this equal reciprocity here because we have balance. We see these scales. And that's a really important thing to have in your life, to know what you're giving to is giving back. I think you would cut that out or change things if it wasn't equal. I don't think you'd be hanging around if it wasn't fair. We have a sense of fairness here. And that equal reciprocity is being crossed by the Nine of Cups. I get a feeling that this is almost like a universal energy, because if you're a giving person, but you're also open to receiving, that really kind of opens up your aura and your energetic field for luck, for having the things that you really want to come through, your heart's desire, and there is an aspect here of this being like a bartender and being able to kind of pick and choose who you give your cup to. And that's where this kind of comes in as well, because you're kind of picking and choosing who you share your resources with. This is a resource right here because it's a tangible thing. We can give our time, energy, effort, love, even to things, you know. So there's something going on here. It seems very, there's prosperity here with the six, and just a generosity is what I'm feeling here. Very generous of spirit. And I feel like you're set, like you might be very well off, in your pentacles. And bartenders, they have that reputation for listening to people's troubles and stuff like that. We have that Hannah, she who listens. So it's kind of interesting. So we have Judgment crossed by the Two of Swords. Judgment is a spiritual wake-up call. It's waking up to your purpose. It could just be an aha moment. We have the sun here, so we have clarity, and this is a good stuffs read. So I think um, with this Judgment being crossed by this Two of Swords, this is a card of this or that thinking, but the answer lies in the blindfold, is using your intuition. So I think you have a lot of clarity now, and I think you have a very broad intuition on what you're meant to do, what you're here for, which is to experience joy and love and share that with others. That's kind of why I feel we're here. I know it's a hippie kind of thing, but that's what I feel. It's what I believe. And would you look at this? Wow, look at these threes. I love threes. Threes are a very creative energy to me. And we see the Three of Wands crossed by the Three of Pentacles. This is my card of expansion, looking for new opportunities, possibly, maybe having a lot of inspiration, because we have wands here in spirit, inspiration. We have that here. The lanterns remind me of the star. So there is inspiration here, and there's looking for ways to expand. And then you have this card of teamwork and creativity. And I love that there's two threes here. So you're looking on ways to expand your creativity at this time, or expand who you're working with, is what I'm getting here. Broadening your circle of influence, of just work, taking on new clients, even something like that, opening up more businesses here and there. Or you're reaching across the ocean, you're reaching out to the world with your creativity. Somehow you're reaching more people. It could be through social media, something like that, Taurus. But you're definitely branching out, is what I feel. That would be what is going on there. All right, let's see what our current now energy is. All right, current now energy for Taurus. All right, we have Four of Swords. Okay, a little bit of R&R there. We have the Page of Swords and the Two of Wands. Okay, yeah, that kind of makes sense right there. All right, it's like a little regroup. All right, let's see what energy is crossing this. Remember, you're using your intuition. Oh, look at that. King of Pentacles. Ding, ding, ding. There you are. You are here. You might be taking a rest, but let's see. See what's going on. Ah, Seven of Cups. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, and the Fool. Wow. Okay. Holy moly. Yeah, I do feel like you're in a time of expansion here, Taurus. You're wanting to branch out and be in more places at once. And I think you're right now, because I do feel like that you're planning something. You came into some luck, or you're just so good at business here, that you're wanting to share it, right? You're being in divinely inspired right now. I feel like with that Judgment and the Two of Swords, to make a decision to do something. You're using your intuition. You just feel drawn to it because that's a card of using your intuition and that wake up call. So I think you've been looking for some way to expand in this. And this is kind of like before you go on a journey or something like that, you kind of rest up, is what I see here, because you're about to take charge. You're about to lead, you know, the advance, is what I heard. You're just really being in your power here, focused, stable, steady, persistent. That's what we're seeing here with you with this King of Pentacles. This is a businessman type energy, but you're all about, you've got a business mindset. You're focused on something here, but you're getting that rest in before something happens. And here's I think the motivator here. We have the Page of Swords, and all the pages are very curious. And this one is learning something, all right? Because we do have the swords. This is an energy of planning. So there's planning happening here, maybe in a communication as well. It has something to do with these opportunities, options that are in front of you. This Seven of Cups does not have the cloudy ring around it like illusion. No, no, no. You're being very wise about these options. You're considering all of them. You're trying to figure out which one is the best one with this wisdom. And you have clarity here. You're using this clarity of the sun and your intuition combined to make your choices. And that's a really powerful place to be. But you have an idea, a plan for this. We're seeing it here. It's growing bigger and bigger. And the moment is coming. It's like right upon you, where the decision, the choice here is going to be made. You have the Two of Wands now, because you had the Two of Swords here, trusting your intuition. And now we see the young emperor standing at the top of his very comfortable tower. You're going to have to leave your comfort zone to do this, to choose a path of inspiration here. Once again, we're seeing that inspiration. And this clown here, the Fool, it's a nice clown. Think about a circus with all the people doing the acrobatics and stuff. They're very flexible. So I think be flexible during this period. Be willing to change plans, if you need to. But you're considering all the options, and I think you're getting it narrowed down to either something that you're wanting to pursue, and then you're just going to go for it. You're going to take a leap of faith. You're going to take the jump. You're going to do it. Now, the Fool by itself doesn't have direction. It's just a happy-go-lucky, very free energy. But you do have direction. But you're tapping into this is very brave. Very brave. It's brave in the sense that it's not the kind of bravery where you've trained for a long time to work with lions and stuff like that, and now you have to go into the pen. It's not that kind of bravery. This energy is a innocent bravery. You don't really know. You're trusting the universe. You don't really know what's off this cliff here. You're just going to do it. I personally feel that there's another step right here. We just can't see it. He can see it. He's not that foolish, right? And I don't think you are either. But you are using that energy to help give you that push to make that leap, that jump, that leap of faith on something. Wow, this is a really cool story because it's telling us like the whole process. You know, you're coming from this from a very good place. You know, from having enough and being generous and kind. And look at this. Now we have soft power with the strength card. That's this is coming up because you've already tamed that inner beast within you. You have control over your emotions and your shadow side as well. Look at that, King of Wands. I like that. So we have Leo and Leo coming in, some fire energy, and really great to help you. And the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius, this fire energy is coming in the future, this future space. It's lighting the way. Oh my God. And more luck. Because look at this. You have the Nine of Cups. That's Jupiter. And now we have the Wheel of Fortune. That's Jupiter. That's Sagittarius energy. That's amazing. Now we have the Page of Wands. More fire. you are lit in the best way here. Woo! And Nine of Wands. What is going on here? And the Seven of Wands. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before, especially in a future energy for an earth sign. I don't even think I've seen this for a fire sign. Hold on, I gotta wet my whistle here. Look at all this fire. Look at all this Jupiter energy. Woo! And this is more sun energy right here. And we have sun here. So lots of clarity. And I feel like you're protected at this time, and you're protecting yourself too. You're fiercely, you're open, but you're not going to be taken advantage of at all. You have this inner strength card here. It's like you have a very strong backbone, is what I'm getting. And this inner strength is being crossed by this youthful Page of Wands. The pages are newness. It's young. It's very youthful energy. And I think by doing this, by taking this, risk here on sharing this with people, whatever this is, it feels like something really big, Taurus. I don't know what it is for you, but you have this inspiration here. You're holding it, this Ace of Wands, and there's an innocence about you, just like with this Fool here, where you want to share this inspiration. You want to share this light, but you're kind of cautious here. And I get this feeling that even though you are coming at this with a very youthful and hopeful energy, there's a beast in there that will come out to protect you if you need it, because not everybody in the world is great. We know that. And so you're really pulling on this fire. Earth and fire go really well together elementally. They make things happen. And you're definitely doing that with this King of Wands, this Leo energy. It's very bold. It's very outgoing, very extroverted energy. It's, you're going to be in the spotlight, the limelight. I heard, you're going to get attention. We see him on a stage with the curtains and the top hat. So you're definitely going to get attention doing this. But you're still in a protective mode. And this protection I'm feeling here with the Nine of Wands, this is a wounded warrior energy. I feel like you have taken the steps to make sure you are protected. You have protected your resources. So I think it's even some kind of legal thing. Everything is protected for some reason. That's what I'm getting. And even though, okay, so I'm really hearing protection a lot. The King of Wands typically has salamanders on his robes, and that means he is protected at this time, protected when taking risks, because this is an entrepreneur and a visionary. And if we know anything about people that have succeeded in business, they've probably failed 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever times, fail. They learn from each one, and then they implement new strategies. you know. That could be the case for you, that this could be your first rodeo. I don't think it's your first, but I'm not sure. It's not really telling me that. It's just telling me that you're willing to do whatever it takes to get this done, to have things your way here, because this wounded warrior made it through all these other battles because he has a very strong fortitude. He's not he's like, he is kind of like a lion. He's battle hardened in a way, you know. um yeah, so I think you're willing to do whatever it takes to share, to expand on this dream, to bring it into the world. And now we see this beautiful wheel of fortune. This is fate. What's happening to you here, this was set in motion either by you or events around you. You know, it's interesting how we meet certain people. I feel like things are aligning for you. You're going to meet the right people. You're going to, you know, have synchronicities. Things are just going to just literally start falling into place. You're on the right path here. And the Seven of Wands, it's a card of mystery. It might be mysterious how and why all these things fell into place. The story with the Seven of Wands is, I think there was an emergency and he had to leave his home rather quickly, and he put on two different, he just grabbed what he needed. He's got a loafer on this foot and a boot on this one. And so there is this feeling here of not being prepared for the luck that's going to come into you. It's going to come in so fast and everything's going to align so fast that it may take you by surprise, is what I'm getting. And this guy, he's actually kind of in a defensive stance here. And so it would appear that these people down here might be wanting what you have. If you come into money or some kind of wealth, my advice is don't tell anyone at all. I do not care how close you are to them. Don't tell a soul, because you tell one person that you can trust, and of course they're going to tell somebody else. I don't care what they say. And then you've got everybody coming after you for a piece with their hand out. And when you tell them no, they automatically hate you. Just don't go. I mean, you can Google stories of people who've come into money and then all the people coming up trying to take it and want it and gimme, kind of thing. Tell no one. Give them, I mean, if you want to give anonymously. Don't let them know it was you. If there's somebody you want to help out and pay off a bill or something like that, don't tell them it was you. Just don't, you know. that's I mean, I don't know. But anyway, I get this feeling that I don't necessarily feel people are going to be against you, but I do feel like you have firm boundaries when it comes to this luck that you're coming into. I think you are going to draw a line in the sand. I don't think you're going to let anybody take advantage of your generosity here, because you're coming into some kind of tremendous luck, probably even greater prosperity. And it's interesting because you have that wish fulfillment here at the very beginning, and now you have this luck and fate, but you're protecting it and yourself. I'm really curious what this is that's going to be coming in for you guys. It looks really good though. We have teach. Inspire others and let nature be your greatest teacher. Nice. We have turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. I don't know who that is. That's for some of you. Feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. I think that's where this energy has come from. You do have some people that are around you that are either not who they say they are, or they're not genuinely supportive. They might be two-faced. We have lightning. Control your anger. You will be sorry. I think this person is probably going to tick you off, But everything else looks good. You just might have some ne'er-do-wells around you, and, who doesn't? But, try to deal as little with those people as possible. Keep your energy clear and clean. Door slam them if you have to. No regrets. All right. We have spiritual awakening. We do. We have the judgment. Holy moly. 1001. This is your reading. So we have new beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity. Yes, that's what this is. And heading in the right direction. I think I said that during this reading. I really do. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. And maybe that's why we see this Nine of Wands and the Strength and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're on the right path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. So and this is unfortunate this happens, as you do better and gain more clarity, you'll be able to see the darkness in other people more easily. Yep. There's clarity here. There's clarity. And this is also saying there might be a need to be more protective of yourself and your energy at this time, especially if you're really in the light, which you are. All right, let's see what your crystal message is. Oh, it's like a sunstone or something. Well, we have Unakite, forgiveness. It's a heart chakra stone that helps you forgive people who have been unable to forgive, including yourself. That's the toughest one, I think, because we know better. And then when we do things that we know we shouldn't, oh man, that is tough. It clears resentment and blame and frees you of toxic energy that is contaminating your life. With forgiveness, your heart is open and you can embrace a new future filled with wonderful blessings. Affirmation: by releasing negative emotions and forgiving the past, I am free to live a peaceful and harmonious life. That is true. All right, let's do our last week. I forgot to do my stoic wisdom, which I really love. I wish I could be even more stoic, especially in stressful situations, but you know, PTSD, it is hard. Okay. So, what is a stoic wisdom message for Taurus? This felt like a personal reading, you guys. Like, this is a message. Look at this. Seneca: no man was ever wise by chance. And I think this is interesting. It's coming up because you have the Fool card here. We have wisdom. Before making today's most important decision, write down 3 potential long-term consequences. And that's the thing. I think we watch Fail Army and things like that. People don't think about what could actually happen a lot of times. They just think about what they want to do and what they want to get, but not consequences. Wisdom is the art of seeing beyond the immediate, right? Like an eagle's vision, it perceives both the detail and the broader landscape of our choices. There we go. But like I said, I think you definitely have direction here for that Fool energy. Wow. Taurus, let me know what you think of this reading. How is this manifesting in your life? What part of the journey are you on here? All right. Anyway, yep. I hope this reading helped you. I hope it gave you confirmation and maybe a window into the future. All right, that's going to be it for now, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.